This is part 2 of the things I do to sell your home for top dollar and as smoothly as possible. If you caught part 1 of this series, I talked about all the things I do before I set foot in your home. In this part 2, I'm going to talk about the things we do from when you tour me through your home all the way up to listing it. First, I'm going to stop over at your house. You're going to give me a tour, and we're going to look at things we can do to enhance the value of your home. Next, we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about the market analysis I did for your home called a CMA. We're going to look at the research I initially did before I came over. Plus, I'm going to take into account the condition of your home. And we're going to decide on, do you want to price it as is, or do you want to do some enhancements to your home? We're going to come up with a really good pricing strategy so we don't price it too high to scare away buyers, and we don't price it too low that you're going to leave money on the table. Once we've figured out the pricing and the timing of everything, we're going to talk through the listing contracts, make sure we're on the same page with all of those details. Next, we're going to talk about what happens coming up before your home hits the market. One of the things that I like to do for most of my listings is provide a pre-inspection. I cover the cost of that because I believe it does a lot to reduce the drama during the transaction. One of the biggest reasons that homes fall out of contract is during inspection. This helps us get ahead of that and have control of taking care of any major items before your home hits the market, so we can do it on your timeline. Once we get the inspection report, you'll be able to decide which items you want to address, if any, and if you don't want to address them, at least we know and we can price the property accordingly. We're also going to have you do some seller disclosures. We have a seller's property disclosure form. That does a lot to protect you as the seller. You may think, why do I want to disclose these items that might hurt me in the sale? If you don't disclose it, the buyer can come back and potentially sue you in the future. So you might as well just get all your cards on the table. Next few things are going to make sure your home looks really, really good for the market. We're going to have a stager come through potentially. They might just do a consult if you're living in the home and help you arrange the items that you already have, or tell you which furniture items to take out to help your floor plan flow. If your home is vacant, they might bring their own furniture in, and I do cover the cost of that as part of my marketing services. Once we have it all staged, cleaned, looking really good, then we are going to do photos, potentially video, and those are going to make it really pop online, because over 90% of buyers are going to find your house online, and you got to make that first impression count. We're also going to do a floor plan. This is going to help buyers picture where their furniture could go, as well as make sure we're pricing it accurately with correct square footage. Once photos and videos are done, we're going to make sure I have all the details so I can market it appropriately in the MLS and other websites online. Just before your home hits the market, I'll be able to pitch it at my company, and we'll get it on property tour. We tour new listings every week, so other agents will have the opportunity to see your home before it hits the market. Maybe they have a buyer in mind. That wraps up part 2 of how to get your home on the market. Stay tuned for the next one, which is our final in this series, where we're going to talk about what happens when your home hits the market and how to get it to the finish line.